Today, I want to state something plainly. The Chinese people owe Tibet a massive debt of gratitude. This is not a slogan. It is a historical fact that has been systematically avoided. For decades, and especially today, most Chinese scholars have chosen not to confront the crucial historical truths surrounding Tibet-China relations. This avoidance is not academic neutrality. It reflects a more profound discomfort with gratitude itself. If gratitude truly mattered, it would be impossible to justify or remain silent about the PRC's ongoing policy of cultural and political assimilation in Tibet. To understand this debt, we must return to the 13th century, to a moment when the future of China itself was hanging in the balance. During the Mongol conquest, China's trajectory was far from inevitable. Without the emergence of Tibetan lamas, particularly Drogön Chögyal Phagpa, the fate of the Chinese population under Mongol rule could have been unimaginably more catastrophic. By the time Kublai Khan formally proclaimed the Yuan dynasty in 1271, a unique political, spiritual alliance had already been firmly established. The patron-priest relationship between Kublai Khan and Drogön Chögyal Phagpa. In Tibetan political theology, the patron is not a superior ruler. He is a devotee, a follower who receives spiritual protection from the Lama. In return, the patron offers material support and recognizes the Lama's supreme spiritual authority. This relationship was not symbolic. It shaped the empire. Drogön Chögyal Phagpa conferred the Havajra initiation upon Kublai Khan and his consort, one of the highest tantric empowerments in Tibetan Buddhism. He introduced Buddhist ethics, ritual discipline, and Tibetan cultural values directly into the imperial court. Unsurprisingly, Phagpa was appointed imperial preceptor. After multiple initiations, Tibetan Buddhism was established as the state religion of the Mongol Empire. In recognition of Drogön Chögyal Phagpa's authority, Kublai Khan granted him governance over the central Tibet and then the three traditional regions of Tibet. At that moment in history, Tibet stood as the only Asian polity treated as an equal partner to the Mongol Empire, rather than a conquered territory. But Drogön Chögyal Phagpa's most profound contribution was not political, it was humanitarian. Following his counsel, Kublai Khan abandoned a brutal Mongol practice, the mass killing of male civilians during military conquest. In Tibetan historical memory, this atrocity was known as Gyai-me-yur-chen-mo. Ending this practice is said to have saved tens, perhaps hundreds, of thousands of lives and granted amnesty to millions of Chinese civilians. In response, Drogön Chögyal Phagpa composed this prayer. The vast sky is painted in blood-red hues. The endless ocean overflows with the dead. Three great deeds have abolished this tragedy, fulfilling the wish of the Buddha of wisdom and freedom. Teachings of joy and well-being spread far and wide. I pray for the long life of the human Lord. This was not poetry detached from reality. It was a record of lives saved. Because of this intervention, Drogön Chögyal Phagpa became revered across the empire. He was honored with the title Great Treasure Dharma King, a title later bestowed upon the fifth Karmapa by the Ming court. Chinese sources from the period even refer to Phagpa as the second Confucius. From that moment onward, cultural exchange between Tibet and China, centered on Tibetan Buddhism, took deep root. Tibetan teachers shaped Chinese religious life, ethics, art, and statecraft for centuries. And yet today, this history is minimized, distorted, or erased. So when I say this, the Chinese people owe Tibet a massive debt of gratitude. I am not speaking emotionally. I am speaking historically. Remembering this debt does not weaken China. It restores honesty. And without honesty, reconciliation is impossible. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next Friday.